Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. My special friend almost didn't want me to make this video, but when I showed her that it would be a good thing to post this video to prove that Jehovah's Witnesses do harass and stress people out, the ones who left this false religion. I'm going to give you two different incidents, and I want you just hear me out. She has shown kindness to her husband to help him to get a car, and after everything's done, she signed the title into his name. All he had to do is go to the driving license place and put it in his name. That's all he had to do. But since, I'm going to say over a month ago, maybe a little bit more or a little bit less, I don't remember, police has been harassing her because he's driving around where she lives. You have to have a tag in the front and a tag in the back in their state. And I think that's stupid. I really do. I think that's really stupid. These cops has to be ignorant. Worry about one tag missing, but there's another tag in the back to show the proof who the owner is. But you know, each state has their own rules and them making more money, and that's what I think the second tag is, to make more money for the state. Bunch of nonsense. So you may wondering why she's getting harassed, not him. Well, the tag fell off and he sticks it in the trunk, and that's where it stays. Too friggin' lazy to go out there and take the tag out, and just, since he's not driving because he got another vehicle, he can, you know, take a couple of wires, 4 wires, and put the tag on there, you know, twist the wires or how you want to do it. Since he's not driving it, just get the police officers off his wife's back. He won't do it. Just because he didn't took the title and put it in his name, so they're after her. She even told the one before that she signed the thing. She even told him, tell him, bring the title down. You'll see for yourself, because I don't want to bring it and you think I just, you know, just fast do some pen writing and sign it over to him. It's already been done, and this was over 15, I'm going to say 13, 14 years ago. Or could be less. And he never went to the motor vehicle to get the title transferred out of her name to put in his name. This shows how evil and sorry he is towards her. He wants a Jehovah Witness woman that would bow down to every need to him. The guy is super fat. And he doesn't want to even take a bath. And here's something funny. I told her yesterday because I was looking at a video. A dog that was got mad. He didn't want to look at his owner because he hated getting a bath. And that same thing with like her husband. And she told me a long time ago that I guess he was younger or whenever, what age he was, he told his mother he wished he was a dog. He wished he was a dog. I guess he figures that it's okay not to take a bath. So he figured, well, if people don't want to give a dog a bath, hey, I guess I can walk around, I wish I was a dog. And of course, that made his mother cry because she couldn't believe her son wanted to be a dog. True story. Now, let's get to her neighbor. Both of them are Jehovah's Witnesses. He is an elder. Now remember, elders get on the platform and tell the regular Jehovah's Witnesses, obey the law. Obey the law. But they have a different saying behind Jehovah's Witnesses' back: as long you do not do what we do. So his wife is harassing her for something that he did. He breaks the law. She gets the blame for it. Now, people, I'm going to get you to think on something so simple. Now, before I get into it, just think about this for a second. If a police officer was three streets away, or even at the police station, and get a call from somebody that someone pulled off out of the driveway or speeding fast, how long would it take for the police officer to get there? The guy would have been already past the streets and all of that, and it would have been a hearsay if she called the police upon him, and the police officer would be following him and he wasn't breaking the speed limit. So now let's get into the story. He has been known that, and I seen the street, I seen the house on Google Maps, and the houses in the streets, it's really close. They have the street, they have a sidewalk, and then they have their driveway. He goes straight through past the sidewalk, off the driveway, onto the street, no stopping either way to see if there's someone is walking either direction. So he takes off. Less than 10 seconds, lights came on, and officer pulled him over and apparently chewed his ass out and gave him a ticket. And this was in front of her house. In front of her house, this happened. because she saw the lights. She even asked her husband to look out the window, because he lives upstairs, to look out the window, see what is flashing. He wouldn't do it. They found out she got a phone call from her neighbor, basically jumping her for calling the police on her husband. Now, how in the world could she call the police while he was pulling out of the driveway that fast, less than, I'm going to say, 20 seconds? That wouldn't be enough to be able to pick up the phone to call 911 Harley, and the guy would be already gone. But the officer was already there. Waiting for him or waiting to catch someone. See, she gets the blame from the police, not the incident of her neighbor didn't want to stop or yield, how you want to look at it, before he got on the road. So the police officers, is because her neighbor and people down the road is a drug addicts, which the police knows. They're just trying to best way to catch these people. So they want to harass her, but not harass the elder and her husband for protecting pedophiles or everything that we know how wicked and cold and cruel this religion is that she left. So she got home yesterday evening. Her neighbor said, "Oh, the police is looking for you. They want to talk to you." She says, "Okay, fine. They know where I live." And her neighbor was being dead serious about it. She said, "Okay, fine. They know where I live. I passed them. They know my car." See, she's still angry because her husband got pulled over in front of the house, because the situation, what he did. People, this is the reason why we make these videos, to make you aware. Just because someone wears a dress, someone wears a suit and tie that comes to your door, does not mean they know anything about the Bible. Anything. I know. I've been there. I have done my share of knocking on people's doors. This is the same husband that terrorized his mother. It's not going on 94 years old, and he's about 57 years old. And he don't even go door to door himself, only once in a blue moon. If it's a circuit overseer, oh yeah, he'll put himself out there. But forcing his mother to go out door to door, 93 years old. What kind of son would do that to his own parents. He encouraged her to go in field service, but he doesn't even do it himself. Heck, he should have been an elder. He would have made a good elder, forcing people to go out in field service to make the congregation look nice, and he don't even have to go out in field service. Is he counting hours that he's not even out in field service? Oh yeah, I truly believe this guy would pretend like he's calling people and he don't even pick up the phone. Or he'll pretend like he's going to be writing letters and he don't even write one letter. This is how sorry this man is. Letting the police harass his wife because she's too friggin' lazy to go out there and put that tag that's in his trunk and put it in front of the car and fix it so it won't fall off. Now people, if you think Jehovah's Witnesses are good, wonderful people, put yourself in her shoes. Put yourself in the shoes of the people who have been molested by these elders, by their fathers, their friends who are Jehovah's Witnesses. Put yourself in their shoes before you criticize, calling everybody a liar. I've seen my share of wickedness in this fake religion. Maybe that's the reason why I never wanted to be a minister servant or even became an elder. Because I've seen way too much crap in my lifetime that kept me from going up the ladder. So people, before you judge somebody else, why don't you just get them? If you don't believe them, how about you pay for the lie detector test? Matter of fact, how come the elders don't even get themselves a polygraphy test, and when these child molesters and all is in their kingdom halls claiming that they didn't rape somebody, why don't they have a professional to give the test to these people? Since their God Jehovah is supposed to be right there whispering in their ears saying, no, he's not a pedophile, no, he's not breaking no law. And basically that's what this false God Jehovah probably doing. But since we know that Jehovah doesn't even have a body, he's just a title on a piece of paper, he can't talk. Jehovah's Witnesses is better off having a statue and calling it Jehovah. At least it has eyes, it has a nose, mouth, ears. And how they want to position the hands, who cares? Well, at least there's your false God. Besides making up one that doesn't even exist. We have proven time after time this is a destructive cult doing their best to bring you into their cult and snare you in just like a carrot in front of a horse or an apple. Just to make the numbers and make him believe by numbers. Oh, we're growing, we're growing, we're growing. People, it's time to wake up. These attitudes of Jehovah's Witnesses terrorizing people. She wants to get out of her situation really bad. But the law of the land in her state, if she leaves him, she has to pay alimony, she has to pay medical bills, and make sure that he's living the way he's living. He only works 2 hours a day in a semi-truck. A semi-truck. 2 hours a day, and that's it. Bringing no money for groceries, no money to pay the mortgage, no money to pay the electric bill, the cable bill, nothing. Because he's told by the elders, since she makes a little bit more money than him, she's the provider. But she can't make decisions in her own house. That shows you how wicked this man is. And here's another thing. She just told me that he practically broke the gas stove again. This would be the 8th one. He broke the inside the oven again. Sometimes he breaks the tops of it by pouring grease, stopping up the holes, everything you can imagine. And she had to keep replacing those things. And we're not talking about something cheap all the time. It costs money to replace these items. He does it deliberately. When he don't get his Jehovah's Witness way, he throws a tantrum and he takes it out on stuff that she has to replace. People, this is the way Jehovah's Witnesses are. You can accept it or you can disagree. It's your choice. When it smells like a cult, walk like a cult, bark like a cult, that is what they are. Just remember, he did mention that he wished he was a dog. And that's exactly the way he is. People, thank you, and y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.